Yo, welcome everyone. Bitcoin is now finally breaking out, and even if we are going to see a small rejection, I am still expecting another major pump into a new all-time high. Let me show you. On the 4-hourly time frame, already a couple of weeks ago, we talked about our bigger 5-wave and 8-wave price structure towards the upside. So what we can right now do? We can identify our first impulse. We got a correction, another impulsive elite wave, another correction, and right now if we do continue higher, we are simply working on our last final move towards the upside, literally above the previous all-time high at approximately 125,000 US dollars. That is why I do remain in all of my long positions, not only on Bitcoin, also of course on Ethereum, because Ethereum today is definitely pumping even higher towards the upside, and my next target for Ethereum is going to be approximately 4,500 US dollars. The exact same thing we are actually doing right here with Ethereum, with the Fibonacci extension price targets, we can also do on Bitcoin. So how can we right now measure the price target of the fifth elite wave? We can actually use the Fibonacci extension tool. We are going to go exactly from our recent low back towards the exact high right here, putting the third pivot at the start of the fifth elite wave. And what you're right now going to see, not using the logarithmic scale, we are talking about the price target of approximately 127.3 thousand US dollars. However, for Bitcoin right here, I would actually use the logarithmic chart because the moves right here are quite significant. And in that case, we are talking about the price target of approximately 128.6 thousand US dollars. Additionally, there is also going to be another way to measure the price target of the fifth elite wave. And for this example, we are going to be using Fibonacci retracement tool from the exact high right here back towards the recent low. So we are literally measuring the entire correction that was happening on Bitcoin already a couple of days ago. But now we need to go with the Fibonacci expansions, talking about the 1.236 and also 1.618 Fibonacci expansion levels. All of those levels are of course going to be above the new all-time high at approximately 126, maybe even 128, 130,000 US dollars. So again, I am looking for higher on Bitcoin, especially right now, knowing we are potentially going to break a major trendline area of resistance on the 4-hourly time frame. Couple of hours ago, I already posted that yes, Bitcoin is trying to see a breakout above a major diagonal level. But this diagonal level is actually drawn on the chart slightly differently because not a lot of people know about the line chart. Not a lot of people pay attention to the candle closes that the line chart is actually right now providing us with. So what we are right now going to do, we go again with the trend line and we only pay attention to the candle closes. Right now as we speak, Bitcoin is really trying to break this major trendline area of resistance towards the upside. However, I need to make a disclaimer right here. On the breakout, personally, I am not interested to fire another long or a buying position of Bitcoin because usually we want to buy at the area of support and not actually go with a long position at the area of resistance. More about the area of resistance slightly later. So right now, if you're not already in a long position on Bitcoin or maybe even on any other cryptocurrencies, on any different altcoins, you need to wait a little bit and potentially fire a long position at the area of support. And of course, later in the video, I'm going to talk about exactly that. Right now, make sure you're smashing up the like button because 1,000 likes are really possible. And also, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let me right now share with you at what specific area is Bitcoin trading as of right now. Because yes, we are trying to see a breakout out of the major trend line. However, overall speaking, we are also trading at quite an important area of resistance that not a lot of people know about. And what we are right now going to do, we can actually go with the anchored VWAP tool right here and anchor it exactly at the all-time high. So what you're right now going to see, Bitcoin is not trading at the area of support where usually we like to go with a brand new long or a buy position. We are trading at the area of resistance. So you can already right here see a problem with the long position here. You're longing directly at the area of resistance after Bitcoin has already gotten a push towards the upside of approximately 5.5%. Not only the anchored VWAP is going to be right here, also Fibonacci retracement from the swing high back towards the swing low, talking about the most important Fibonacci ratio. Golden pocket is also going to be exactly at this specific area, and additionally, we can even go on the daily time frame to identify a brand new daily high term time frame area of resistance, landing literally exactly where Bitcoin is trading as of right now. So if you right now ask me, would I fire a brand new long position right here? Definitely not. Even though, yes, it does look like we are trying to see a successful breakout right here, this area right here is not the level for us to be looking for brand new long or buy positions. Let's right now first of all see if Bitcoin does see a rejection back down, and only at the area of support we can be looking to fire another long or a buy position, looking for higher targets on the Bitcoin chart itself. Additionally, if we are right now actually going to go just slightly higher towards the upside, yes, we are also going to hit another major area of resistance, because where we are as of right now, it is already going to be quite a significant level. However, once we are right now measuring the entire upper price action with volume, we can pay attention to the biggest volume cluster. And what you can right now actually see, the point of control, the red line of the entire upper price action only a couple of minutes ago was literally hit almost to the exact dollar accuracy. Not only that, pay right now attention to the 1 week liquidations. I'm actually going to refresh the chart right here because it does look like I have the old data, and we are right now going to go with the 1 week time frame to talk about the biggest liquidations in the past week. And what you're right now going to see, the biggest volume cluster, only a couple of minutes ago, it was actually hit. 117.8 thousand US dollar area was actually reached right here. A lot of people already got liquidated, and additionally, as I said before, we are hitting a major area of resistance. Point of control, daily level, golden Fibonacci ratio, and also the anchored VWAP exactly from the all-time high. Additionally, guess what majority of people are going to be doing? They are looking for a brand new long position because apparently Bitcoin is breaking out of this specific trend line. Yes, ideally, I would like to see a breakout right here. However, I always need to ask myself, is this right here actually a good area for us to be looking for a brand new long position? And of course, the answer is going to be, unfortunately, not. Additionally, pay attention right now to exactly what other people are doing in the market. Significant push towards the upside on the CVD indicator, quite a significant lower high was being formed on the Bitcoin chart itself only a couple of hours ago. So it really does look like, and it really proves my point, people are longing at the area of resistance. Usually something you do not really want to do, simply because at the area of resistance, we might be looking to take some profits out of our long positions right here, or simply potentially fire another short position. Would I fire a short right here, knowing that we are trading in the middle of the weekend, and also knowing we are in a significant uptrend? To be honest, not really. That is why I actually have a very simple plan ready for you. If we do see a rejection, we hit the area of support, we trade with the trend, we trade with the highest probabilities, we also are going to shake out majority of long positions that are right now already entering the market exactly at this major area of resistance, and only then we potentially could continue our way much higher towards the upside, because simply, as I said before, ideally I want another all-time high, not only on Bitcoin but of course also on the Ethereum chart itself. That is why take advantage of the free bonuses using the second link down below. You're going to get a free 8,560 US dollar bonus, no KYC and no VPN, with the second link down below, because BTunix exchange is as of right now having with me quite an exclusive trading competition. Once you register and deposit, you're going to get VIP level 3. You're also going to get up to 400 USDT in future bonuses. Additionally, you're going to get a 20% deposit bonus, but also additional 40 USDT bonus for brand new traders. So make sure you take an advantage of the free bonuses using the second link down below, no KYC and no VPN, after you register and after initial deposit. Right now, let me also talk about some kind of a bearish indication we can notice on the 4 4-hourly time frame on the RSI indicator, you're actually going to see that yes, as of right now, we are seeing some hidden bearish divergences. Lower highs are being formed on the Bitcoin chart itself, while the RSI indicator is actually seeing another higher high. This right here is a signal of a hidden bearish divergence, and it simply means continuation of the local downtrend is slightly more likely. So also, this right here can be one of the reasons why potentially we might be looking for another push towards the upside, hitting our major area of support, and only then continuing our way towards the upside. Also, only a couple of hours ago, looking right now at the exponential moving averages on the 2-hourly time frame, we confirmed a bullish cross. So not only we are right now in an uptrend on the 1-hourly time frame, on the 30-minute, on the 4-hourly, but also we are moving in an uptrend on the 2-hourly time frame. So let me right now give you the exact trading idea I'm right now paying attention to, with the exact invalidation level in a case it is not going to play out exactly. Because we right now know we are trading at quite an important level, ideally of course we are looking for some kind of a rejection first before Bitcoin is maybe even going to see a successful breakout right here. And that is why we need to talk about the bottom of our major horizontal range on the 4-hourly time frame. The bottom of the range right here is also very nicely aligning with our recent lows. So what you're right now going to see, already at the area of 115.7 thousand US dollars, Bitcoin is forming brand new higher lows. The first low right here, which is definitely acting as a liquidity level, and the second low right here, slightly lower, 115.6 thousand US dollar area. Additionally, Fibonacci retracement from the swing low right now towards this exact high that was formed only a couple of minutes ago right here. It does look like golden pocket coming in exactly at this specific area. Additionally, we go with another anchored VWAP and we anchor it exactly at the low right here, coming in at the golden pocket and also exactly at our major liquidity levels. So let me right now make a very simple plan. We are in an uptrend, we are ideally looking for higher right here. That is why at the area of support right here, we might be looking for another long or a buying position. The invalidation level of the trade is going to be also very, very simple, below the bottom of our major horizontal range, because in a case the bottom of the range right here is going to be lost, you want to be out of the trade, because in that case it is more likely Bitcoin is simply going to continue massively towards upside. So clearly you can right now see how I am approaching the chart. I am not saying we must see a pump right here. I am not saying we are going to see a dump. I look at the data as objectively as possible, and also I know exactly where I am going to be wrong. If the support level right here breaks, I want to be out of my long position looking for lower targets, but as of right now, I would simply say, because we are in an uptrend, support levels have also a higher probability of holding. And also remember, support is still support until proven otherwise. That is why looking for brand new long positions, in my opinion, still makes slightly more sense. Potentially also looking for our major area of resistance to be hit in the next couple of days at approximately 119,000-120,000 US dollars. Of course, ideally then, we are also looking for a breakout right here for us to continue towards another all-time high, but nevertheless, the plan is simple, easy invalidation level, and of course also we know exactly where we are securing some profits in a case Bitcoin then actually does see a bounce back towards the upside. That is also right now why make sure you're taking an advantage of the free bonus using the second link down below. No KYC, no VPN. Make sure you register, make sure you deposit, because you're actually going to get some insane free bonuses for you and also the VIP level 3. But also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button right here.